Hello, hello. Oh, what happened to my camera? There we go. How you guys doing? I am barely surviving. It is still smoky as hell here. It's been... Oh, keep me anti-cheat. It's been a little annoying. I feel like I'm getting a little bit of a headache. My eyes are itchy. Who else is getting smoked out right now? Bro, Game Addict sent me his air quality index. It's like off the charts. Mine was like 270. His is 524. Normal is like 30. By the way, thanks for 100 bits from Band Perk. When does it guess your rank submissions due? I'm probably going to do it tomorrow. So if you don't submit it by tomorrow, you probably won't get in. So I'd highly recommend submitting it ASAP. You can stop being on fire. I'm sorry. I don't know what caused it. I'm assuming just a natural forest fire that's now out of control. Or probably someone's gender reveal party. Oh my god, 3 banks today? God damn. Did not realize there were going to be that many banks. One thing I would love for them to start doing with the match replay folders is to mark what map it is. For one, for me to be able to tell what map I'm downloading, but also two, for it to be easier for people to know what map they're getting. A lot of people will always submit a wrong map or match because they don't know. It just says like match number, blah, 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 blah. Bank times 3. Or Jack, are you saying bank times 3 or are you doing the X kitty face? I could see you doing the kitty face. I also have Pro League open to get drops, and I have been watching Wildcard absolutely fucking bend M80 over and just have their way with them. It has been pretty rough from M80. Thanks for some Batman 1. Batman 1's life? What the fuck is the kitty face? The, like, :3 is like that smile that kitties make. How do I feel about console players having mouse and keyboard after a couple of days? I mean, I feel like it's all I've been talking about the last few days. I am happy for them, but my lobbies have been rough since then. But it's only on my alt account, and I'm sure as I get out of plat, now that I'm an emerald, it'll be more normal. You've seen 600 plus? I don't think 600 plus is possible unless that person is streaming like 3 different times a day. Because what would it be? I guess it's been almost 9 to 10 months since that feature even came out. So yeah, you'd have to stream 3 separate streams a day to get a record of 600 plus. Got my setting for console only, and one of my teammates was typing in chat. Yeah, text chat's now on console. We had a whole argument about this yesterday. Because I mentioned how I was like, man, lobbies have been so yappy ever since console got mouse and keyboard support. I was like, literally nonstop, console players are just typing the entire game. And then people were like, console can't do that, console can't type. I was like, they literally added it yesterday, and then they got mad at me for roasting console. I'm like, bro, they are yappy. They love to yap. It has been a lot of yelling in the text chat. Okay, we'll probably get started in a few minutes here. By a few minutes, I mean probably in like a minute or two. Speaking of console, we do have a very interesting match to watch. I wonder why do I have a 4-round bank one? I normally don't download 4-round matches. 04. Which one is this one? Oh, that's weird. Oh, I think I read the file wrong. I thought it was different, but we'll see. We'll see. I think it should hopefully have something interesting in it. Need to fix Snake's gadget. I was in games on Chalet and he detected me 2 steps from the top of blue. I mean, it's not really broken. It's weird. For him, the gadget switches floors once he gets halfway up or like once the compass changes, but for anyone on the stairs count as both floors. And you say they need to fix it, but I think that's probably just the best way they could do it without it having to be like a massively detailed system that would be like, okay, on exactly the landing, you count as both floors, but every other part of the stairs you don't. Like, I think it's just easier to be like, yep, the entire staircase is on both floors. What's the best way to learn callouts? I was gonna say ranked and your randoms, but like one, chances are your randoms probably aren't calling out to you, and then two, what are the odds that they're even telling you the right callouts? Is there a way to share replay from console? No, there is not. So the replay submissions are all like files on people's computers, and I get them to basically send them to me, like send me the folder. Yeah. I tried to see if it was possible with console. People have tried using like a hard drive or USB to try to pull files off a console, but you just can't. Would be nice if Ubisoft let you download replays from the website. Well, you can't because all the replays are saved locally. Not a single replay is saved on Ubisoft's end. So like all these files you see right here, these are on my PC. Ubisoft does not have access to these files. So it doesn't matter if they tried, like they'd have to basically set up a server to download it, but like let me see. How much is this? These 6 folders are 250 megs. On average, let me look at like the last bank one. Each match is on average like 40 megabytes. And how many people play this game per day? There's minimum like 50K on Steam at any given moment. Holy shit, that'd be for every game. And also you'd have to have, unless they could track all the match, and they'd only save the match ID and not individual files. But like, let's just say they're going to save everyone's individual files. Two million megabytes, which is 2,000 gigabytes, which is 2 terabytes. So 2 terabytes of files every 30 minutes. Holy shit. Imagine if they actually did that. One thing I would like to see, I don't know how many of you guys will remember this. Oh, actually, Archer Dove, you literally just said this as I was about to mention it. Halo 3 had the file share where you could upload either images or game modes or like replay files of your favorite matches, moments, whatever, and other people could access them and then download them. Imagine if they just did that. That would be nice. They're like, hey, here's my account. Download this match. Probably won't work though, since replays break half the time on an update. The replay system is buggy as hell. It's been crashing so much this season. And as RetroDev just said, it is indefinite beta. Sharpie, shouldn't you be working? What do you mean, Rivals time? There's a kid on TikTok live streaming himself cheating. Yep. They do that every day. That is nothing new. I got 15 seconds left on my render and then I'll start. Probably should have already started by now, but I'll let it finish rendering. Day off, silly goose. Day off on a Thursday. Play Power World.
I just love
Jack, how is the new Power World update? I did see that it went from like not even anyone playing it anymore. Really, I was like down to 30k to now it's at over 800k again. What are the days I do Hacker Replay? Normally it's just Sunday, but I'm doing an extra one this week because I'm going on vacation. So I need to do it. I can fly on a POW with a fucking rifle and kill other POWs. That doesn't sound great. The add Secure Boot this update? No. Secure Boot is coming with the Legends division. It'll be a requirement for that, but not for ranked. Oh, my eyes are like dry or itchy from the smoke. Aren't you supposed to be here to entertain us? I'm trying, man. No, I need a vacation.
The new Elo system in gold is funny. I get 30 for a win,
Thanks for
and I lose
10
22
months officially
for a loss.
sakes. Yeah, it's kind of, there was a lot of comments about it in today's video because it's talking about the Elo gains, and a lot of people are on the fence. Some people are like, I'm so happy I finally got gold. Other people are like, I hate this. I now got pushed to gold and it means nothing. How are we doing with all the smoke? It's not too bad. It's starting to, or it has been affecting us in the house. Like my eyes feel dry and itchy. Annie's got the air purifier going in the living room like 24/7, and it's constantly in like the yellow or red. This morning it was in the red. I think actually this morning it was down, or it was up to purple, which is like the extreme. So it's pretty bad. But we're just trying not to do the house, and I'm gonna, as much as I would like to go to the gym before we go on vacation, I'm just not going to. It's not worth it. Yesterday I went to the gym and I felt like lightheaded half the time. Okay, that's enough yapping. Chat. So extra hacker replay. I got actually a decent amount of submissions from today since the last hacker replay, because there have been a lot of cheats. I did not get the new Zofia cheat, in case you guys haven't heard. With the new mid-season update, the Zofia cheat is back where you can unlimited grenade launcher and kill everyone. No one submitted that, so I'm assuming it's not that common. But if you get it, submit it, because I would like to review that for the next hacker replay. In the meantime, today we have two possible cheats. One is one that I've talked about, and we'll see if it's true. The first match we have is possibly someone on console who has walls. And the way we'll know it's console, which he already kind of confirmed in the text document, is that when you check them on R6 Tracker, it'll show their PC name, and then below it, it'll show their console name, which means that they're playing on console in this match. In this match, though, we have Stanton, who's accusing Pretty Otter of walling on console. So we're going to assume he is a console player. What we have to determine is if he's actually walling or if he just popped off, got lucky, what. Because I would assume, since it's not a guaranteed he's walling, that it's not like him tracking people through walls and stuff. Also, if I do cough, sneeze a lot, or rub my eyes a lot, I apologize. It is still the smoke. It's mainly just my eyes. My eyes feel dry as hell. He definitely does look like a console player with how he's moving. What? Okay, so he... Oh, it's bugged. Did I see the Scopeless wall glitches back and Maestro Cam can one-tap through walls? Yep. I actually died to the Maestro Cam one. Got them banned, though. Okay, so when he repels in here... There's the... Or there was a line scan the first time I saw it, but I don't see one there. It looked like he just pre-fired... I guess one-tapped him. I'm gonna say so far, if I saw just that, I'd be like, this guy's probably cheating. I'm more surprised that he didn't get a kill there. See, I can't tell, because I don't watch a whole lot of console players. I can't tell if this is just console movement and aim, where he's aiming too far to the right, and he needs to go for the like corner, but he just is aiming at the wall for some reason, or if that's him aiming at him through the wall, being ready for him. Because he's doing it here too. He's just staring at the wall instead of holding the corner. So it feels more like a console movement thing than that. We have to be careful, because one of the big issues that a lot of people have is as soon as you get into that mindset of they are cheating, people will immediately be like, oh, like anything they do has to be cheating. And like here I could see that being suspicious. Like here it looks like he's about to swing the castle.
Love dicks, bro.
And then he's like, oh, he's on the other side of the wall. He's like, oh, never mind, okay, I'll hold that instead. Then for someone who keeps like, you even saw there, he aimed at the ceiling. Because he doesn't know, or he's not like properly aiming and stuff. For him to be winning gunfights and frying people seems crazy given how bad he looks. Because like he keeps looking at the castle. Thank you, Mikey. We still aim correctly. Most console players don't. You gotta remember that 90% of the community on console is like plat and below. So a lot of people on console don't aim properly. People always have a hard time remembering that their personal experience does not reflect the experience of the community as a whole. Keep paying attention though if he is just consistently able to pre-fire people or like know where someone is without, because he didn't drone once that round. He only droned in the prep phase. Like if he knows this guy's in this corner here. Oh, okay. Flora's droned him, so he should know if there's any type of call out. I wouldn't say this lobby looks very good, seeing as how like the floor is not floors droning correctly. But like, what is this? Why is he looking at the wall? Like, why does he look like he's staring at them and getting ready for where they're pushing from? Let me actually see this again and see if like that Solid Snake hop on his gadget. Or is he just hearing him? He might have heard him because I could kind of hear there a little bit. Actually need to go back further to see though. So no one's on gadgets or drones or anything. There's a drone by main entrance, but no pings, and I doubt you just stare at the wall for this. I'm trying not to be biased in the sense of like just assuming he is cheating because of the submission, but it does feel like he's cheating. But the question would be if he is cheating, because this again apparently is an actual like console player, not just a controller player on PC. Like he is on console, and we'll be able to confirm after. If he is on console and he is walling like this, I guess the question is how are they doing it? Like, it's not impossible to aim like that to know where someone's pushing based off audio, but it literally looks like he's following him up the stairs. And he's got to be walling. What? He keeps looking like right at him. But then like when he's walking around like this, it looks like he doesn't even know what he's doing. Like he doesn't know how to move properly, how to aim properly, but yet he keeps aiming right at them through the wall. I think he's got to be cheating, right? This is also apparently a champ level lobby. I saw that the Womai had a champ background. And I'm pretty sure this was ranked, since the only unranked match is the next one. He did see the gun, so it makes sense for him to pre-fire, but it has felt like he's always pre-fired almost perfectly each time. Hold on. Feel like this might be enough proof right here. He aims at her through the wall. And then realizes he's hitting the wall, so he corrects it. You combine that with him looking at Maestro, him killing Mute on the main stairs, like, I think this has to be 100% walling. The question is how does he do this on console? Oh, and then he looked right at the Aruni again through the wall. The big thing is always, like, you can watch any match, and you'll see someone line up with someone through the wall. Okay, no. He is 100% cheating. That locks it in. Everything else you could always be like, oh, you know, just he got lucky, whatever. But like he actually aims right at her and shoots at her through the wall. Okay. Confirmed he is walling, he is cheating. Now the interesting part, let's pull up that apparently he is on console. I'll get confirmation. Stanton FJ. Because there's always the possibility that he could still be just a controller player on PC. But from the looks of it, I think he is actually a console player. So Stanton FJ. This was on Villa. 4-5. Oh, this was a silver lobby, but the Womai had a champ background. Okay. It does not show his console count here. It also says he doesn't have a console account. Let me pull up the submission file. One sec.
I just love Dex, bro.
It explained everything a bit better. Okay, he says on tracker it shows a different name. And then under it says secret underscore 420. I'm not seeing that. So what it normally should say when there's a console player is it shows your username and then shows their username. Or sorry, it shows like their PC name and then it shows their console name or vice versa. I'm not seeing that. Let me see if I can find another example of that. Unless they have changed it, because the trackers have been changing what they've been doing, which has been kind of annoying. So, okay, here would be a good example of it. That is a console username, and then that is their PC username right underneath it, or Xbox. Yeah. So there it shows console username, but here it's not. But he said it was, which I want to believe him. I don't think he would lie about it. Because he actually also included what the other name was. Okay. Oh. Now, even though the account says it's there, it's not showing up. Let me see if I can find it on stats.cc. Oh, okay. So the account does exist. This is his console account. Has not played recently, though. Has not played in a long time. But for some reason, it's not showing up. Okay. One thing we can do to maybe just see if we can get any information. Okay, so he started playing again just in July 1st, like just 2 weeks ago. He was doing really shit for the most part, and then he started popping off more and more. And then he got banned. So I have a theory. I don't like this theory, but it's a possibility. So the fact that here, I'll even pull up the cheater document, the submitter, so you guys can see what he said. So he submitted his name and he said, on Tracker Network, it shows this account with secret 420 under it. When it shows that account, which is his PlayStation account, it does mean that he is on... It does mean that he is on PlayStation, and then this is his PC name. That's usually how it works with R6 Tracker. But the fact now that we go to R6 Tracker and he doesn't have a console account. Ooh. Sorry. So the fact that he doesn't have a console account linked on R6 Tracker anymore makes me feel like he might have just straight up removed it. Because he knew he was going to get banned or didn't want to link it. Or maybe even after he got banned, since it only happened 18 hours ago, maybe he unlinked his account so that he could link the PlayStation account to a new PC account. Which would be concerning because I don't know how it works for sure, but I would guess if they ban his PC account, but his PlayStation account isn't banned for whatever reason. I don't know if they would actually do that. But if his PlayStation account isn't banned, then he could link that PlayStation account to a new PC account and then keep playing on PC and cheat. That's all theoretical. As far as we are to see, as far as the evidence actually shows, this is a PC player on controller cheating. But my assumption is, I think he's actually correct. You can also tell that this for sure is his PlayStation account because it's the same level. Level 55. Level 55. Any chance he's one of the very few who played controller on PC? There's a chance, but again, it would not show like this. It only shows 2 names on R6 tracker if you are a console player. So like right here, well, I guess you guys can't really see. One second, let me turn off my camera for a second. You can see here, this person has 2 names. That's his PC name, and then that's his console name. So there'd be no reason for it to show up like that for the guy who submitted it unless he was actually a console player. And there's a wait time after unlinking before you can relink. So he might be doing that. He might have unlinked his PlayStation account to link it to a new account. Because I can't imagine Ubisoft wouldn't ban both of his accounts, but it's possible, right? Let me see who else was in this match. Actually, it wasn't that one. It was this one. Let me see if any of them have it show up different. I assume not. I assume it would all be the same. Oh. No, he looks the same. He looks the same there. They're all playing together as well. I just realized. Oh. It is a 5 stack. Because if we look at the one before, or no, the one after, was it? Or, oh no, did they just queue up again? No. I guess they all just had similar maps after. Never mind. So it is not a 5 stack. It is a bunch of solos. So, I don't know. I unfortunately can't pull up exact proof, but this is the closest proof we've gotten from an actual match replay file that the person is cheating on console. It is not 100% definitive proof, because unfortunately there is the possibility that maybe the guy submitted it wrong, but I don't think he did. I think he did actually see that, and I think he is cheating on console. That's my guess. But we do not have 100% definitive proof. If that is straight up cheating on console, if he has walls on console, that is dangerous. And I have heard about this for a while. People have been telling me for a while that there is wallers on console. We've just never been able to get any proof. Apparently that is a device, though. I will not say the name of it, but I've heard a lot about it where it gives you walls. It can give you, like, not aimbot, but help you aim better on console and stuff.
I just love dicks, bro.
So, not good. If that's going to be a new standard on console, that's rough. Thanks for some Grifster and Reaper and the Flash. Missed a bunch of subs. Thank you all. When is vacation? My last stream is Sunday. All my console replays of hackers get corrupted. Seems a little too convenient. Okay. Next match. This one's going to be a quick one. It's just a 4-rounder. Apparently, this also has a new cheat on it. So I was like, in case that's not an actual console cheater, I'll look at a new cheat. Or he thinks it's a new cheat. We'll see. In this match, we have Mr. John Rainbow himself, who's accusing I Walk Him Down and then Vex. Vex was accused for the very final round, something he did. I Walk Him Down apparently just pops off. And everyone's like, he's got to be cheating. I did see, I think it was a bronze and a silver background in this lobby. So there's a possibility where this guy could just be good. This match was also on the 14th. So it's a possible... It could have been after the mouse and keyboard support got added to console, meaning that this could be a console-like champ who's playing on PC for the first time and is going to destroy this low-rank lobby. What am I watching? didn't quite look like a console spin. But it did look like a little slow of a spin. Picking recruit always makes them suck. I normally would agree if he had the TCSG. But the fact that he has the commando is a little weird. I was like, okay, if it's a console player, maybe he's using the TCSG because it's easier to control. But I don't know why you'd choose recruit and then not even bring the shotgun. Just bring the Commando 9 and C75. That was a good pre-fire, but someone also did ping him. Actually, I think they were pinging the person who's inside, and it lined up with the person outside, so he just happened to shoot them. That was a reaction. I didn't even see that drone downstairs. Actually, okay, you can kind of see it on the black wall, so it kind of sticks out. Okay. Didn't really see anything in the first round. I think he might just be a good player. But Vex, again, in the last round, we'll see. How's the VG household today? We are being smoked out by the forest fire. My lungs feel a little heavy today, which is not good. But to be expected when there is, like, I think, records amount of smoke. I'll definitely still stream my normal 3 hours, but I don't know if I'll go much beyond that. But I did notice yesterday after like 3 hours, my throat was so raw. I didn't want to talk too much. I did feel better when I went downstairs. I can't imagine there would be much of a difference for being on the first floor versus the third floor, but I was like, maybe there is? I don't know. Well, so yeah, this guy just seems like a good player so far. He's flicking. Not the bean, but his aim. He knows what he's doing. I will watch all 3 rounds. Or I guess 4 rounds, just because it's so short, but normally I would be like, I think this guy's fine. Yeah, extra hacker replay because I'm leaving for vacation soon. I could wait to do the next hacker replay when I get back, but I'm supposed to be getting back. Actually, I think we get back past hacker replay day. I don't even remember what day we fly back, but either way, I don't think I'd be able to manage it after a trip at least, so we're just doing extra hacker replay now. Yeah, I don't know. I'd say so far from watching, this lobby looks like they are probably like silver or gold, and he looks like he's emerald plus. I normally would roast Mr. John Rainbow for baiting, but he did mention in his submission that this was his second game against the guy. In the first game, his teammates accused him of cheating, and he's like, they're probably just lying. And then when it happened the second game, he's like, maybe they're telling the truth. So he probably at this point is like, yeah, he probably is cheating. And drink hot tea. I hate hot tea. I hate hot drinks. Why did I get the notification 40 minutes late? I don't know why. Twitch, actually, honestly, all social media platforms have been really bad for that. I think they realize how much money they spend on notifications, so they stopped doing it. It's the same thing with YouTube. YouTube will only send a notification if it actually thinks you'll watch the video. So even if you subscribe to a YouTube channel and you hit the little bell icon saying like, I want all notifications, that doesn't mean shit. YouTube decides what you actually get notified about. So like, let's say you are subscribed to my channel, you have the bell on and everything, but you miss like a week of videos, it'll just stop sending you notifications. Because like, yeah, you don't care about this channel anymore. You don't want to watch them. And my guess is it's to save money because they spend money on each notification going out. And if you're not actually watching videos, then obviously they lose money on that. So I feel like they are just doing that as a cost-saving measure. I don't think it's a good one, but I mean, I'm not running a multi-billion-dollar corporation, so. Push notifications don't cost money. They gotta cost something. Because somewhere that server is picking up info and sending it to people. That costs money. Somewhere along the line, someone's got to pay for it. And I would assume when you're looking at, like, YouTube and Twitch, where, again, they're notifying probably millions of people every few minutes and stuff. That's a lot of money. This all looks pretty normal. It looks like he's just hearing them and then looking towards where he's hearing them. That's about it. Alright. I don't think I'll watch him in the next round because I don't think he's cheating. I think it's more likely just either a Smurf or, again, could be a console player now playing on PC and trying low rank lobbies. And then we have to watch Vex for the final round. Because apparently in this round he's able to shoot someone with a shield. He's Iana. One sec, let me pull up the submission file. He said... I think he just said the wrong name, because he said, on the final round on Monty, he killed me by doing a 180 through stock window and killed me without dropping his shield. I'm gonna guess it's the Curry guy. Wait. God, the match replay bugs are so stupid. So we'll see. It was the Curry K guy. So apparently he's able to kill the Valkyrie without aiming down sight. What? I'm gonna completely restart the round to make sure fast forwarding doesn't cause any type of spectator bugs. Because I don't know how he just shot without aiming down sight or anything. Probably bugged in replay. If it was bugged for him, it would probably be bugged in replay. But it's pretty rare, I feel like, for that to happen. I know Game Addict one time, when he was watching the end of round replay, he said that the guy looked like he was cheating because he hip-fired me. And I was like, no, I saw it as aim down sight. But that was end of round replay, not like middle of the round replay. And from what we can tell here, every single time he aims down sight, it's working fine. And I know bugs are bugs for a reason. They're usually not super consistent, or they can be inconsistent. But I can't imagine that he would be able to aim down sight all the time, have no issues, and then suddenly when he kills someone, he doesn't aim down sight, he just gets the kill. Because here's the thing also, it does look like he's not that in the know. Like, he knows he's here, obviously. But But then he tries to bash him. Like, why is he bashing him? There's no way he wouldn't know that you can't kill someone with a melee. Surely. The only thing that could possibly have caused a bug there would be him vaulting through the window and aiming down sight. Maybe that shows it buggy, but everything else worked just fine. We'll pull up the accounts. Actually, first, I'll pull up Mr. John Rainbow. I want to see what rank this is. This was a gold lobby-ish. Actually, it was unranked as well, so it could have been all over the place. Yeah. Okay, I walk him down in Curry.K. So I walk him down is a level 49 with a 0.88 KD and unranked. But has now gone nuclear. So he was leveling up this account and in most games getting 3 or less kills. Very rarely popping off. He had like 1, 9, and 5. 2 matches here where he went 11 and then in 12. But otherwise, very unimpactful games and very like haphazardly there. And then 2 days ago, he suddenly went 12 and 1, 15 and 2, 8 and 2, 12 and 1, 10 and 1, 8 and 1, 10 and 0, 7 and 5. That's a lot of popping off, and like he got an ace, a couple 4Ks, a lot of clutches. So, as far as I could tell, didn't look like cheating. But I don't know how he suddenly is popping off like this, like it's nothing. Also, 1 sec, I want to check something. Okay, I'll check it after. Let's see. Oh, I already have Curry K's profile up. He loses a lot. Like a lot. He dies a lot. His stats are not anything crazy. So, I'm going to assume we'll have to give him the benefit of the doubt and assume that it was just a spectator bug. Possibly because he was vaulting in through the window. That it didn't show him properly aiming down sight. Also, it would be a little bit hard to recreate. Because, unfortunately, we don't know if he was aiming down sight as he vaulted in. If he aimed down sight early and then it, like, bugged out. I would assume it was as he vaulted in. We're going to hope that's not a new cheat. Because, again, if you look at his account, a lot of losing, not many kills. So I'm going to assume that he is not cheating. Okay, one thing I want to check, though. I'm going to go back for the last match. But before I do that, you completed your old house mecha map. Okay. I assume it's on the Steam Workshop. We were trying to do Mecha Chameleon maps the other day. Priest and Coconut had them, but then they were taken down. I don't know if you're the same person, but we all did want to play them. Let me pull up. Okay. So one thing I want to check. Actually, wait. What was their name again? Stanton. Okay, so if we go back to the match that we were looking at before with Stanton and the possible console cheater, I noticed that if someone plays with another console person, it will, and they play with them on PC, it'll show both of the accounts. It'll show the console and the PC account. It does not show it here. That could still be because he disconnected his account. I don't know. What about this guy? No. I don't know. Still don't have extra evidence. Also, I just tabbed back into Pro League, and I'm assuming Wildcard won because he's looking very happy. Okay. All right, moving on to match number 3, though, we have... I think it's another bank one. Let me see. I think both these bank ones are back to back. Wait, no, it's a bank one, and then it's Calypso Casino, and then it's Coastline, and then it's bank again. Yeah. Okay, we'll watch one more bank one. Since that one was a quick one, we'll watch another bank one, and then the other one won't be till the end. Ooh, nice, Reese. I assume that's how I pronounce your name. R3EC, Reese. Yeah. We'll take a look at it for sure. Alright, in this match we have Senor Daddy, who's accusing Bronze Eagle of cheating in a 6-round bank match. AFK. AFK. He's back, but the round is bugged. First person to actually call my name. I get called Oreo a lot. I couldn't see Oreo in that. I'm just so used to seeing like the like XX or like OO, you know, whatever. So I just always ignore those letters. Okay, this guy 30 seconds into the action phase, still AFK. He comes back at 50 seconds. I'm gonna go on a limb here. I think he might be cheating. But we'll have to watch more just in case, chat. You never know. Maybe he hears him. How did he lose that? He's 11-3. I'm assuming he got team killed twice by the bread and good with my fingers guy. Oh, he actually goes Cali. He is not very good. I was kind of hoping that with the Cali he'd be doing the automatic sniper thing. People haven't done that in a long time. Where you used to be able to like walk in the building and just like or like constantly fire the sniper over and over and over again. Cracking the org. So it does look like he is working with... Actually, oh, he might be working with the guy who team killed. My guess is good with my fingers, probably team killed the cheater, and then YB Bread probably team killed him. Seeing as how it looks like they are working together. So you just got straight walls, no aimbot, but definitely queued with the other people. He's got to be banned by now. We'll look up Senor Daddy. They lost on bank 2-4. Okay. So it was Flown 4.26 KD. Oh my god. 20 and 5, 18 and 4, 12 and 3, 15 and 3, 10 and 0, 19 and 4. Bro, this guy is like full blown 2 aces in one game. This is about as Blaine as it gets without getting aimbot, and I don't think he's been banned yet. Oh, he actually was good with my fingers, not with the bread guy, but the bread guy looked like he was working with him. Huh. So he's just queued with this guy. But when does he queue with him? Because it doesn't look like it's consistently. Oh, okay. Never mind. So he has been banned, as you can tell by the negative 1,121 elo that go to my fingers lost. So he went from plat 3 all the way down to silver 4. So he has been banned. He just hasn't logged back in, which is why it doesn't show his rank has changed. But he did get banned. Yeah. Well, that was a quick one. Now we're going to move on to, it was Calypso Casino. It's this one. What we should do is add a PNG picture of a Gone 6 behind the camera he missed. Maurice, he's talking about on Chalet, the default cam by Gazebo. There's a famous meme where I pulled out my Gone 6 and shot at the camera thinking I had a pistol. And I missed the camera and wasted my Gone 6. That's what he's talking about. Okay, in this match we have TSD underscore SZKJ, who's accusing Eldan RB of cheating. Oh, and someone chat said the Azami is cheating. Do you know that name? Sis, thank you. Or Sisti, I can't tell. I mean, the Azami does die first. Yeah, I'm gonna go on a limb here and say not cheating, at least from what I just saw. We'll actually focus on the person who was actually submitted. You just said you felt like saying it? Oh. This guy fucking lied. Let's watch the Warden. Yeah, I gotta say, at least just in the first little bit there, he does look legit. But he is facing a shield, so he might just be playing it safe. Okay. If I ever feel like I have a slow reaction time, at least I'm not as bad as that guy. The guy fully crossed, reloaded, quit the game, got married, had 3 kids, and then Warden finally shot. Even there, his reaction time was slow. Barely even saw him. I feel like that was just a lucky kill. I will say, for someone who has such terrible reaction time, he kind of like looks at him through the wall, and pre-fires, and gets the headshot. He's definitely cheating. He did this on both of the people at the end. He's pushing up. He's like looking around as if like, oh, like where could they be? And then as he swings at the end, he aims right at them through the wall and then shoots. He's definitely cheating. We're going to skip to round 6 to see what he does on attack. Because he's already 14-3. You think the random melee is him toggling? Doesn't feel like he toggled on and off much, though. Felt like he just had it on. Extended barrel, no grip, ACOG, FAMAS. Yeah, this boy cheating. You might be right on the meleeing being his toggle key. Because he just keeps doing that. He keeps meleeing the air. And then... Oh. Maybe he'll push in and get kills. He does look a little lost. So to go from ace round 1, where he knew where everyone was and was, like, lining them up, pre-firing some people, etc., to this, where it looks like he has no idea what the map layout is. Yeah, make sure to check the elevator after both your teammates walk past and are perfectly fine. Makes sense. Oh, I roast. I know that if he didn't check that, then suddenly the person would be there. Normally round 6 is where he'll toggle for sure and make sure like he wins, but the only thing I can think of is maybe he'd want to take it to overtime so it's less obvious. I think he is cheating, 100%. He doesn't really know where he is. He keeps lining up people, and he just seems lost. He's also 19-5 while looking lost as hell. I do wish bans worked on replay. It would be nice to see who they actually ended up banning. Also, okay, like this is something that anyone who's good at Siege will never do. So he pushes up here, and he's holding an angle, and then when he hears something, he looks over here. Like he's aiming down sight, staring at the wall. And he keeps staring at the wall, and then he overflicks back. Like if you're actually good and you're worried about different angles, you'll flick and hold the actual, like, angles. You're not going to just stare at a wall. You would do that hip-fired, so that you can usually tell when... Or, like, you can have a wider scope of view. We would never do that aim down sight. Still a slow reaction time. He could also have a high ping. There's a chance that he has a high ping. Since we don't know. Yeah, he walks everywhere aimed down sight. Which sometimes is the play. But you'll usually be able to tell when a good player does that and like why they do that. Here it just looks like he has no idea where to go, so he just aims down sight everywhere. The shot on Tequila to an instant 180 to look behind him for the Maverick. It does kind of look like he has recoil scripts as well, or like, what's that? We call it soft aim, where wherever he shoots, the bullets go somewhere different. Because he was aiming, like the gun was really high, but the bullets were hitting low. And it's done that, I think, every time. I'll see if I can get enough like proof of that here. So when he shoots, So even though his gun is up here, the bullets are hitting down here. I think that's a straight line as well. Yeah, you can see like the 3 bullets in succession. These 3 bullets, even though his aim is up there, it goes dun dun dun. So he definitely has some type of like soft aim. And then he dies to the phone. Okay. Yes, he is for sure cheating. If the original submitter has a big ping difference, that could be why bullets and aim are inconsistent. No. The ping will not affect how the bullets and recoil look. Okay, so this is the account. 10 KD in quick match, by the way. 1.82 KD in bronze. So 22 kills, 81% headshot rating. That is unprecedentedly high. Like, that is insanely high. But his win rate is 14%. He has won 2 games and lost 6. Or 5? Oh, no. He's won 1 game and lost 6. Oof. He does have a console account, but I'm assuming... Yeah, it doesn't play on it too much. He also had a 2.82 KD in year 10. Crazy. But yeah, from the looks of it, he is cheating. There's no way... If he actually is a console player, there's no way he's coming from console with a silver peak, going on to PC, and dropping 22 kills and still being completely lost. He aced twice in that match. And again, he would walk around lost and then aim right at them through the wall and pre-fire them. I think for sure he is cheating. Okay. Next match, we have Coastline. Also, so far today, everyone's been cheating except for the bank match, where I think... Or actually, I think that one was kind of up in the air. Because the stats were kind of crazy high, but not that crazy. Alright, in this match we have... I'm assuming it's just you, who's accusing Vape is my life. Or Vapes is my life. Extended barrel. What was that? Reflex D? MP5. What I'm more curious about is what the fuck is this setup? I'm assuming he dies here. Yep. Just AFK. Okay. Pretty sure I just saw a sign pop up there for a second. I blinked and I missed it. Restart the round. W site though. Just wish the dot was smaller. I don't like it. It feels... It's just placebo. It feels like it makes the guns do less damage. Maybe it's because I'm only used to it being on really weak guns. I'm gonna go on a limb here and say he's cheating, chat. keeps like flicking down to the head and then stopping himself. What is he doing? Like, is this him trying to be subtle? I want to say, like, he might even be... Like, he could be just so bad that he has no idea what he has to do to make it look like he's not cheating. But then there, it looks like he's just being blatant anyways, so... I don't ever want to give a cheater credit, but he is smart enough to not just shoot at them through walls. He knows that he should wait for them to walk into something and then shoot them. Let's see how many kills he ends with. Only 8? Just knows. I mean, he is a cheater. Like, it is very painfully obvious that he is cheating. But I'm just trying to figure out why he's playing the way he is. See, I didn't even see it in YouTube chat, but the other chatter is right. A guy came into YouTube chat and said, "Stop making these videos. No one cares." Guaranteed that guy's a cheater too. The only people who hate these videos are cheaters. My guess is that he bought this account at level 50 to cheat on. But like what is confusing to me is, like, he knows enough about the map layout to not, like, shoot at people through walls, at least in the first few rounds we saw. But it looks like otherwise he doesn't really understand the game. Like, it looked like he didn't know where or what the banshees do. It also looked like he doesn't know what his ram does, which is why he kind of just threw it on the ground. Like, so, like, he knows enough here. He knows that he should not make it obvious that he knows where they are. So he's trying to hide to make it look like he's messing around. So, like, he knows a lot, but also not a lot. If that makes sense. Oh wait, Vapes is my life. I'm spelling his name wrong. He's trying too hard to hide it? Is he trying hard to hide it, or does he just honestly not know? That's my question. Okay, so I was right. He did buy this account. I think we'd already talked about this at the last hacker replay. The, like, first word, second word, numbers accounts. These are accounts where they just level them up together on dead servers, get them to just queue against each other, farm XP, and then they sell all the accounts. So he did buy the account at level 50. He started cheating on it. But yeah, I don't think he actually knows the game. I want to say he's just learning it for the first time now. Which I think you can kind of notice here. So this was the last game they played on the account before they sold it, because it's on Asia Pacific South. All these people are in the same lobby. And then first game on, he changes his name from Gloomy Cake 87283 to Vapes is my life. He was 1-3. He died every round that he was in there. And then he plays a little bit of quick match. And then it looks like he either starts cheating actively here, or he's just trying to learn the game. But either way, he's cheating. He is cheating. And Chad is kind of right. He is trying way too hard to hide it. He just doesn't know enough about Siege to make it look like he's not cheating. He's so unbelievably lost that he thinks doing what he's doing is smart, but it's not. Alright. Last match of the day. We have Styx, who's accusing Happy Diver. I'll just confirm to make sure. Yeah, okay. Region changes like that should be instant flags. I get what you mean. It would have to be a pretty complex system, though, because obviously you can't just flag someone for changing regions, because, like, people travel, people move, blah, blah. But yeah, if they went from, like, Asia Pacific South to anywhere else and they just suddenly start frying people, you could be like, yeah, this account's probably been sold and cheating. But then the issue is you can never tie it to a specific server, because then the cheaters, or cheat makers, whatever, account sellers will be wise to that, and then they'll start, making the accounts somewhere else. It is surprising to me, though, that they have not cracked down more on these accounts that are being sold in lots. And honestly, I should do my duty and submit it to Ubisoft, but the issue is always, like, unless it happens to me, they're like, we're not gonna take submissions from other people, you know? But maybe I'll send it in and just hope that they start banning all these accounts. It's like, it's very obvious that they're all being leveled together and sold together. But I don't know if Ubisoft would consider that obvious. We'll see. Oh, I restart the round. The first round also didn't give us a whole lot, by the way. We saw him run out and kill someone, and he looked like he knew where the last person was, but so did the Aruni, so they could just be calming. I want to say him waiting here for another person is a little bit suspicious. I don't know about you guys, but if I got a kill on that angle, I'd probably just walk back, take my kill and walk away. I wouldn't assume another person's coming. There probably will usually be at least 2 people, but I wouldn't sit and hold the angle, waiting for them to peek me. Especially because, like, if you just killed someone from there, they're probably going to know where to expect you. Now it looks like he's getting ready because he knows the line's about to swing. Alright, bro. He flicked too far, corrected it, and then still shot at him, but I think he hit the car. I'm 90% sure he is walling. Especially with that, he swung wide and still hit him. Pretty sure he's walling. Okay. Oh, he left and rejoined. Bro, every round. I wonder if it's just the old replays. Maybe before mid-season I have to restart them every round. Okay. So he's on drone, watching main door. saw the barricade get ripped. Didn't look like he was really paying attention, but you just have to assume that he knows that someone was in ATM breaking down that door. But even with assuming that, you don't just stare at them through the wall. Actually, there was a ping. Again, I'm super confident he's cheating, but we'll need a little bit more proof just to make sure. No drone. No care. He's not worried about someone hiding behind the bomb? Oh, no. Alright, I guess there's the more proof, yeah, that he is cheating. He wasn't worried about any of those angles. He knew that the person was in the elevator, and then he just tried to shoot the smoke or castle through the wall there. So, okay, he is cheating. Let's get the submission or the submitter's account up. Oh, this was in diamond as well. He's already in diamond 4 or 5. Damn. He already got rollback from something. Oh, wasn't that one? When was this match? It was on the 13th. Ah, here it is. Not Big Ball Bob. I'm assuming he got banned. Actually, oh, looks like he's in champ right now. Hmm. You know what's crazy? Diamond 5 and Champion are only 500 elo apart. He got 39 elo for beating Champions. Meanwhile, when we had, what was it? Like 2 plats, a gold, and 2 emeralds beat a 4 stack of diamonds, I got 23. How is that even close to fair? He's earning so much more. I can't tell when he started cheating, but he was winning almost every single game. He also doesn't look like he's popping off that much. He did go from Emerald when he was actually playing with a negative KD to Champ with a 1.7. So he is cheating, but it's not like he's being super blatant. He also like looked like he would use the information of walls to know where to go and then try to be like, oh, I'm just going to swing and not look like he's like walling too much. I don't know how to describe it other than it looked like he knew what he was doing, but it's still fairly obvious once you watch it back that he is cheating. Hopefully he'll get banned. But I am going to submit that to Ubisoft, though, the accounts that are being sold, because it's so easy to tell that they're all being sold. They all have the same name structure. They're all playing against each other and being boosted up. So I'll submit that. We're also going to hope that I am wrong, but it did feel like there was that console cheater in the very first match, which, if that's going to become more common, that is not a good thing. Now, if any of you get the new Zofia cheat, make sure to submit it for the next hacker replay. Oh, thank you. Probably gaining more because of a win streak. There are no added gains for win streaks. That is not a thing. I wish it was, but it's not. Which cheat? There's a new cheat with Zofia, or a new old cheat where you can unlimited shoot Zofia like grenade launchers and just kill people through the floor with it. Okay, game is booming back up. Priest did say he'd be on around this time, so hopefully he'll be on soon. And we'll just play a little bit unranked. I'm either going to do my alibi clips to try to finish that video, or maybe I'll try to make a Womai video. We'll see. I mean, Kanye, it's basically the same thing as me. Your aim getting worse over time. It's going to happen as we get older. Aim is going to get worse. Really, the only thing you can do is just the more you play ranked, the better it'll get. The more you practice, the better it'll get. I'd rather have a good reputation modifier than a win streak modifier. I disagree. Reputation's way too easy to game. Okay, I'm going to solo queue for now until Priest is ready. I'll join Discord so that he can join me at any moment. Let's get an air quality index update, chat. My lungs do feel heavy today. Ooh. 330. Oh. That's weird. Hold on. I guess it spiked for a second, but now it's back down to 250. It's went 12-2 for a 40 elo win. I think the most elo I've gained all season was 27. You know what's actually crazy? Thinking more on that. The cheater got 39 elo for beating a champ in Diamond. But then the gold on our team only got 33 for beating diamonds. That's so dumb. Because you're in silver. Lucky you. Have a negative RP modifier for low reputation. I think that would just be negative reinforcement. You do something bad, you get negative. And then people will be like, well, fuck this. The whole system sucks. I hate it. I don't want to use it anymore. They won't try to better themselves. Oh. Have you guys seen this? I've never noticed this in the reputation section. They have timed amounts based on how long you were away. What's crazy is 3 to 6 minutes counts as still being away when the game takes like 3 minutes to boot up. Does reporting and refusing to collaborate do anything? I don't know. Probably goes towards negative communication. I don't know. Probably would try to get flagged as a thrower, AFK player, whatever. You could tweak the rep system to make it harder to game. I just think the unfortunate part with gamers is most gamers, again, if you punish them for being negative in that way where you're like, okay, you can keep playing, but you're going to get less RP, then they're just going to double down. Because like, well, might as well just be fucking pissy then. If I'm going to get, you know, less RP for being negative, why be positive? Versus if you're just like, okay, if you just be negative, you're just normal. But if you're positive, you get more. Then they'll be like, I want more. You know what I mean? It's the same result, but framed differently. Because they're both saying, okay, this is the new high that you can earn in the new low. So instead of like framing it as be negative, get negative, you're framing it as be positive, get positive. Uh-oh. Actually, that. Oh, I just shot the dock. I forgot about the prep phase being over. I actually scared myself. My bad. Oh. They had multiple people just walk in. Oh, they're all right here. But Warden was holding that. He was not. Smurfing out. I'm on my main account. I'm just playing on rank. There's a specific amount of more RP you get for winning in low ranks. It just scaled. I think it's like peaks at 40 in copper, and then it like scales down to 25 in gold. So tomorrow when I get paid, I'll believe it when I see it. Damn. You just fried both of them. Oh. Oh. 7 KD. Uh-oh. We'll see, we'll see what happens. The account's never played unranked before. From how many matches? Let me see. 64. In his defense, playing quick play, because it's only played quick play, it doesn't play any unranked. Playing quick play on a brand new account is gonna get you some real easy lobbies. Like actual bots. I'm afraid to pick up Rook armor. What the? Got my one. Fuck, I didn't press start recording. I didn't get that clip. I'll have to go back and clip it. Didn't fake him out, but I did get that one. Oh. She's in. I guess we have a rotate that... Wait, no, she just ran all the way around. Unfortunate. He doesn't have to... He doesn't have to peek. You wanted to peek. Also, you guys are doing the math on the quick play. You also forget he could get like 3 or 4 kills, leave a match, and go play a new one. You can leave games before he dies. Don't forget to check whether console players have different names in the chat compared to the scoreboard. I mean, I'll be at the whim of someone else typing, so far everyone's names are correct. What am I eating? An apple and a sandwich. Thank you, Fission. I'm gonna download that now. Almost click the ban vision button. How do I download it? Normally there's an option that just says download clip. Whatever. I had to do the manual download button. Oh, yeah, there's the console. I don't know why he just randomly typed yo. I feel like he might have been listening to our conversation. Damn, it's prep phase just finished. I'm already at 4 magnets. That's insane. That does feel kind of crazy. 5 magnets before they can even enter the building.
Get back to 7, Mark.
Oh, staring at him. Went to the rotate. Bye, Jack. F off, Jack? Damn. That's when using the AUG versus the MP5K for one mine. The AUG probably hits harder, but the MP5K does feel nice. I feel like I need to play Zofia on attack. AUG is 42 damage. It is more damage, but it also is slower fire rate, so, you know, kind of evens out, but I'm sure the damage overall is roughly the same. Like damage per second. Oh. They just straight up open that. Now the real question is it ever worth it to just use the impact to just break the door to make it faster? I couldn't aim down sight fast enough. That took so long to aim down sight. I thought it'd be a lot faster. I guess you basically have to do the animation, then you can start aiming down sight. But the entire time, Ella can just aim at you. For some reason, I thought it was a lot faster. So I did want to play for a while today, so I could get some clips before I go, but I feel like I'm just struggling to breathe.
Surrender.
I can't tell if he actually is cheating or not. When am I leaving for Italy? My last stream is on Sunday. That's all you need to know. Oh, so yeah, looking at this guy's stats in quick play. So a lot of his quick play matches, he left early. One of them, he went like 13-1. One went 15-2. What I want to know is how is he getting a 7 KD? In some of the matches where he popped off like crazy, like he went 16-1, got 2 aces. He's playing against gold, so it's not like they're that bad. Oh, make me feel a little sus. They just disabled Rook, really? Guess I'll have to make an extra TikTok today. Can't wait for it to be one of Spoit's alt accounts. Yeah, I'm sure. Wait, why I put my drone all the way over here? I'm not even going on low spawn. Oh. He definitely shot him from above. Tried to use this angle, but it is so unreliable. Oh. Let's say you have to get a very specific angle. I could hear him keep falling. I was like, I can't see him. Damn. Oh, and our teammate's just AFK. I'll surrender so we don't have to sit here and wait.
Maybe I'll quickly look at the replay file. Because yeah, the more I'm looking at this guy's account, the more I'm like, this doesn't seem possible. But if it's just quick play, I mean, quick play is not hard, especially on a brand new account. His headshot rating is all over the place, though, which makes me feel like it's not that suspicious. I'll quickly look at it. I'll have to restart my game, though. Because it was after the first round where our teammate's like, yeah, you're legit. He did get 2 crazy kills, but didn't seem like anything impossible. This one, I almost want to, like, I just want to blame my teammate. Look. Actually, I can't even tell on his side that he was shooting there. But here he's just shooting at the bomb, and then Doc walks into it. I'm guessing based off the angle. I guess he was hitting this. So the bullets weren't going through, and then as soon as the Doc walked forward, he just happened to hit him. I think that was just lucky. He also plays very spastically, like a champ, so I'm assuming it's just an alt account. I get there's the possibility that he would just know the lineup from being on defense, but that was crazy that both times he tried to one-tap him on the door, and he just kept hitting right there instead. Oh. We'll say, the way he moves is a lot better than people who normally are cheating. So I feel like it could just be an alt account, but I'm not going to watch back every round. Okay. Booting the game back up. Is the fresh Canadian air getting to me, bro? I mean, my chest is actually kind of hurting today. Or like my lungs. I can feel it. I think it doesn't help that I keep talking. If I could just sit here silently and not say anything, I think I'd be not that bad. So still no priest. Thing is, I wanted to play with him because he said he'd be on. He said 10 to 11 his time, which is 1 to 2 my time, so it's already past 2. So he should be on already. And I do want to play with him, but I also don't want to stream too long because of the smoke. Like, it literally just hurting me to keep talking all day. Wouldn't it have made more sense to disable echo? No, because you could do it without echo. You could hit fire extinguishers, you could hit any other type of concussion effect, and it would do the same thing. The one common thing is Rook. So why disable echo when Rook is the problem? I forgot Canada's on fire. That's why Chris is leaving. That isn't why, but it is good timing. Thing is, I don't actually know what the story is with the fire. Like, I assume it's just It should just be a fire because like the forest just set on fire. But like, what is the actual cause? Something is burning. Alex is onto something. It was hot and very sunny weather. That is true. It wasn't raining much. Wait, Gray, I remember I asked you yesterday, but I didn't actually see your answer. How is it by you, since you're more north than me? Mozzie ban. I also know that normally in these like forested areas, they do controlled burns periodically to prevent it from being a massive burn at once. I'm just surprised that this got so out of control. AQI was 172. Oh. Sure, I thought you were closer to the fires than me. Yesterday, ours was 340. Is there any way you can get me in contact with someone at Ubisoft? Nope. You're on your own. I cannot help you. That bit on the train was crazy. It was. It was funny though to me to see how quickly misinformation was spreading, because I saw that same video and then people were like, what happened? Like, are they safe? Bro, people were commenting being like they were fired for being on their phones. They've already been let go by the company. And I would like look into them like, this isn't even close to true. They're just making shit up. Depends on the wind's direction if you're closer or further. Yes, Med, but if he is significantly closer to the fires than me, that also means he probably should be more affected. I just thought he was more in the northwest direction. But it looks like he's more in the north direction. Around 7 p.m. it was 497. Okay, yeah, that's insane. But you just said it was like 170 yesterday. Oh. Oh my god, I didn't even get to fake them out. They were just running in. I did get a shield kill, a ram kill, and I got them to team kill, so dub. So 2 p.m. was 170, 7 p.m. was 497. I think for me, it was around 5 p.m. when it hit 330. That's insane. The sky was a little apocalyptic yesterday. Yeah, I didn't really believe Mikey. He messaged our family group chat and was just like, oh, it's like sepia tone outside, don't go outside. Also, yeah, Rook is disabled, temporarily deactivated. And then I went to the gym and I was like, man, I feel lightheaded. Yeah, the smoke was rough. Which, if I'm not mistaken, I think at least in recent years, this is by far the worst, like, smoke and wildfire we've had. Because I remember, was it last year that Quebec was on fire? It wasn't nearly this bad. Or at least in our area, maybe, again, where the smoke goes, but no, it was nearly this bad. Oh, I definitely only had 5 magnets in the last game because of the console player taking longer to load in. Because now I'm only at 3. I forgot that the magnets will load in early while the round is loading. You can go past 100, Pretzel Man. The more you play, you go past 100. Good no sound cheat. Valkyrie? No way he actually just let me die there for free. He was standing right next to him. Shouldn't be surprised. He has no cameras now. That's dumb. You could like purposely lag so it takes longer to load so you get more magnets. Applies to both sides. Dokkaebi would be the same. Who else in attack charges up? Can't remember. I don't even know who they really used. I guess Dokkaebi. Oh yeah, Deimos would be another one. No, Finka has all her charges right away. They banned Wamai. I got one. I didn't even get a kill. Chat, that's how impactful Wamai is with the new buff. I did nothing and got banned immediately. You too could be like me by playing the new buffed Wamai. That's my intro for the video. Done. Is there a charge or a cooldown? It's both. They charge up, but then you also have a cooldown between calls. I have now updated the stream title. Since Hacker Replay is over. Immediately banned equals third pick. I mean, it was the first time we played Wamai, so... Same. I realized I never put down this one. Oh, he's down.
On the red stairs, bottom red stairs.
What? He knew I replaced it. I don't think he even saw me get on it. That's crazy. It was hard to tell with the replay, but I don't think he actually saw me get on it. Maybe Monty did. There's no way Monty would be able to relay that quickly. He literally like saw my clone and then quick leaned and fired. Like that would be Monty calling that out within half a second, which is just not happening. Was another operator that shot the clone? It was not. It was Recruit. That's why Recruit was the ID'd one. Unless... Well, actually, oh wait, it was Maverick with him. Unless they both had the M4. Because I did hear the M4. I forgot that they both have the same gun. You might be right. I'll have to look at it. But I'm pretty sure Maverick wasn't ID'd until after. I'm pretty sure the Recruit also had the ping on him, but all three of them were there, so I'll have to look at it after. I'm pretty sure you're wrong, but I'll hold back until we know for sure. You know, you play the game too much if you can ID guns by sound. That's like the easiest thing to ID them by. What are you talking about? I used to actually get roasted by my friends back in the day because I could ID who the operators were. Because back in the day, if someone killed someone, you wouldn't get an ID. Like, a Thermite killed Bandit, it wouldn't say Thermite is on the enemy team. You'd have to scan them. So we would call out, or I would call out, and I'd be like, oh, they have a Thermite. And people were like, how do you know? I'm like, he has the 5.56. You can tell by the shape of the gun on the kill feed. That's the 5.56. I'm like, how do you know that? And it's like, what do you mean, how do I know that? It looks like the 5.56. I get roasted all the time because they're like, wow, you're such a nerd. You know what the shape of the gun is. I'm like, that is not that crazy. Maybe he was just stupid. I have had that happen a decent amount since I've been doing this. I keep replacing them. They don't notice, and then they shoot it again. I'm like, bro, how dumb can you be? It's normal. To be fair, that was back in like year 3 of Siege. That was like back when everyone sucked and no one really knew what they were doing still. Bucket weight ball. What? Are you... They put me on rappel? Why? Guys, I think they're all in here. He actually just got an ace from that. Least fun enemies I've ever faced, no honor. I don't really know what he's supposed to do there. If he opens the castle and 5 of them are standing there, is he supposed to just not do anything about it? You want him to stand still? That's what I'm saying. They were not trapped. They chose to be in there. Would you say is the best site / map for mine? How are you enjoying his buffs? I mean, that was the first time I played him. Or like these last 2 games, so don't have a lot to say about him right now. Honestly, I think Rafters on Garage will be his best site. But you gotta pair it with an Azami. Blade, you're already known for being a high request chatter where you always ask me to do stuff. You can't ask me to do 2 things in one go. Check with Priest. Play 1v1. Bro, Priest will be on when he's on, and I'm not playing 1v1. Priest ain't here. And he probably won't be here for a while. I think if he's not on, I'm probably going to play 2 more games. If he's not on, I'm just hopping off. I'll just not chat anymore. Classic chatter response. Gets called out. Fine, I just won't talk. No, just don't sit there being like, do this, play this. Just enjoy the stream. You do not have to sit there demanding me to do stuff. Just chat, have a good time. Also, good news, everybody. At least good news for us. Siege Esports is finally coming to an end in terms of their schedule, which means I'll get my viewership back. Oh, wait. Pro League ends when I leave for vacation. Nice. At least I'll have 2 streams. I'll have, actually no, I'll have just just Sunday will be my 1 stream without Pro League on. Don't tell Varsity what to do besides making him hydrate. I probably should hydrate more, but I don't think this drinking water is going to fix the smoke in my lungs. But I would enjoy the stream more if you did what I told you to do. Average chatter. Stove, I'm happy we have you in YouTube chat to be a normal YouTube, what are they called? It's not sponsor. What is? Member, that's what it is. Yesterday we had another member who got pissed at me for saying that ever since they added native mouse and keyboard support, that the console players have been yapping in my games, and he got real pissed, saying that I was shit talking console. I'm like, they're yapping. He's like, I'm not gonna sub to you anymore. It's like, all right. So I'm happy we have a normal one. People just assume that if you say anything relating to something a console player does, that it means that you're shit talking. I'm like, no. Sometimes they just yap. Scuba tank and a mask. Don't call me normal. I can't handle that pressure. Fuck. Console people are just built different. I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with it. They were funny, but apparently calling them yappers is offensive. It was like, bro, literally like the first game that I was playing with them, the text chat did not stop moving the entire game. Like they were just talking and talking and talking. It was basically like at the end of a COD lobby when you'd have all chat on and like everyone could talk to each other and everyone would just scream at each other. It was the same thing. Ben, how are we looking today for battle golf? As far as I'm aware, the only people playing, I'm assuming Peter's gonna be playing. The only people I know that are playing are you, me, Shane, and I'm assuming Peter. Okay, Bob. Today's Wordle was a made-up word. Yesterday's word was a more real word. If I can say it now, pshaw. People were like, that's not a real word. Have you never heard pshaw? Oh. Never noticed they have like little webcams on them. 4 from the deadlock stack. Okay. You know, it's bad if I get in 4 attempts. Well, apparently it's a US thing. coverage on the aces. He destroyed them all. Let's see if you get it in one. Fuck. He missed and then was still holding it. And saw me get on top of it. That is unfortunate. I need to be ready to get there instantaneously. But we did have some Discord drama the other day, because we always do Wordle in the Discord, where Silencio, on a word that used the same letter 3 times, he got it in 2. His first guess, he reused the letter P 3 times, and got all 3 right. And we're like, yeah, you're cheating. And he's like, I would never cheat. That's just my first word. And we're like, you don't use first word with 3 of the same letter. That's just stupid. Wait, I want to go back into the footage and see if it was the recruit who shot. I think actually, now I'm thinking back on it, I'm pretty sure in the replay when he killed me, I saw him shoot it. I'm going to look at it just in case. Actually, okay, random chatter was correct. We were wrong. It was the Maverick who shot it, and then the recruit killed me. Rare chatter dub. First word has 3 P's, def cheating. Yeah, it was, the word was puppy, and he put poppy as his first word. We were like, yeah, no, you're cheating. But then he kept trying to argue. He's just like, well, I looked at everyone else's Wordle guesses, and I knew that it wouldn't have a lot of vowels based off everyone's first word being, you know, very incorrect. He's like, so I just got an educated guess. I'm like, no, that's just cheating. Okay. Is this Sam? He's calling me Gus Fring. I want to say it's Sam because it says cool kid. I hate that mouse and keyboard support to consoles. But why? You gotta explain yourself. Fortunate. Damn. Okay, I did nothing. You just said Solid Snake, you're fucking shit, you're getting team killed. Damn. This is the siege everyone fell in love with, the toxic siege. I always forget how toxic Evan was back in the day. Like whenever we talk about what we did back in the day with Siege, and he'd talk about the whole like they'd 4-stack and then kick their random. They would do the exploits if other people were doing them. I'm like, damn, Evan, you were a bad kid. Actually, not even a kid. I think he was already out of high school. Where's Evan? Evan just does what Evan wants. Usually when there's a big sporting event, he'll stop playing until the sporting event's over. But he hasn't been on much recently. I'm guessing he's enjoying FIFA or the World Cup. Do that in a 4-stack. Back in the even in a 5-stack, you'd kick like one of your friends out. Damn, Sharpie. I know you were part of the problem. Can't tell if they intentionally team killed him or not. Oh, they're both there. I did get both our ash charges though.
Dex, bro.
Oh, Pat, he was in your chat too. He told me about it earlier as well. Me and Priest were trying to test it out the other day, but they had taken it down. But now it's apparently working again. I don't even know if the Mecha Chameleon hype has died down. I feel like it's still one of the most popular games. Let me check Google Trends. Mecha Chameleon. Worldwide. Past 3 months. YouTube search. Oh. It has died down a lot. From its peak, it's down to 35% of what its peak interest was. That's still fun, though. Are there spots with my gadget where you can kill attackers? Well, it all depends on what they throw. But also, I guess now, yeah, there's a lot more of that because they added has faster activation. Oh wait, no, but it's faster activation for when you deploy it, not when it activates by catching something. So. Mecha Chameleon has reached 29.3k viewers on Twitch. Damn. Crazy to think that a friend slop game being dead still has more viewers than Siege on an average day. When does Dear Passengers come out? I really want to play that. I think that'll be fun. Mr. Pineapple recruited to our party games. He's a good time. The Siege creator groups for the party games have been fun. Oh, Pineapple, did you ever end up making a video on the Mecha Chameleon matches that we did? I remember I checked for a bit, and I was like, oh, Nugget didn't do it. I don't think Coconut did either. I was like, guess it's just me. Wrong blue operator. Varsity Friends Love videos are peak. I feel like this is all very, you know, hype or theoretical, but my idealistic retirement plan would be no longer uploading daily, obviously, and instead I'll upload like weekly Friends Love videos. That's it. Just having fun with friends in a game that's meant to be fun, and that's it. It's gonna be a few months. Ugh. Also, Sam, is this you? He was following me around, calling me Gus Fring. And when did party games get renamed to Friendslop? I feel like party games tended to have higher levels of quality in them, whereas a lot of these Friendslop games are very, like, minimal effort, but maximum fun. Not gonna lie, I saw it before, and for some reason I thought it was a Prisma, even though they don't have an alibi. I couldn't hear over the impact. Had to mute the enemy because he's trying to troll and throw. What is this mod wall? Alright, let's see. What mods can we get rid of? Ben, first to go. Bob has a founder badge, so he doesn't need the sub badge, right? Oh my god. I'm sneezing so much today. It was good while it lasted. I'll mod but not do any work. Well, it sounds like you're perfect for the job. That's every single mod we have. Also, Peter, I realized that with my vacation, I'm going to miss a vault. Actually, 2 vaults. One, obviously, I won't be playing at all while I'm on vacation, but anything I do this week, I don't get from vault because I'm gone. I genuinely may test to see if I can just leave my PC running so I can remote in, claim my vault stuff, and then just turn off my PC. Bar pick is crazy, but I'll do it for you. I think with my 2FA and stuff, it won't work. I did think about that, but I was like, worst comes to worst, I'll get Ben to remote in. Since he already has my remote stuff set up. I just want out of this game since they're just trolling and don't actually want to play. Damn. He was blinded and he still hit me perfectly. Maybe he was. I don't know. He had his hand up, but he somehow still managed to gun me down. No way this will work, right? No. Oh, I didn't down him, the Ying did. Wow. Then one whole evening where we can play WoW. Alright. We've waited long enough for Priest. I'm going to do one more game and then I'm going to probably hop off. Because my head is starting to hurt. I need a break. My throat is getting raw as well. It's a cheat, Desi. I think it is just an exploit, but it's a cheat as far as we're concerned. I don't really like Star Wars, but I have heard about the Shrek DLC for Power Wash Simulator. I considered playing that. So my teeth don't explode. Okay, Ben. But Ben, just so you know, I know you're going to be angry when I say this because you have done absolutely zero effort to make characters or be ready. I do have a healer now. And since my warrior is like fully maxed out, basically, I'll probably be on the healer. Just saying. In case you want to make another character, since you'll have like 4 days. And I'm assuming you're doing nothing every day. Used to drink 3 Diet Colas a day. Ooh. Priest drank 2 and would always tell me, he's like, it's like water. I'm like, that's not water, bro. I'm at the library every day. We're moving. Is that slang? Meaning like you're on the move? Or is that like, are you actually moving? Drink like 1 or 2 a week now. I did try for the first time Dr. Pepper Zero, or like sugar-free whatever. It was a lot better than it should have been, and it made me want to keep drinking them. Oh, you're saying the library's moving. Gotcha. Oh, it's Mass Ninja. And Sam. Oh, God. And, oh, my God. It's over. Ugh. We're about to get 0 forward. me it's over.
What do you mean it's over?
Because it's over.
You see how it is, Varsity.
Ban them all. Uh-oh.
Thunderbirds and bunks.
You were talking. And on to the fuser. I thought he was gonna be Zed Hall still.
You probably shoot Kaid from.
You're moving. Oh, I thought he was holding the left side. Probably would have died to the Thunderbird anyways, who would swing, but I thought he was going to hold the more passive angle, which is on the left side for me. After this game, he can make a video for his channel why I don't play with viewers. Might be spinning. I just rushed down main. To be honest. Alright, to send my Wordle to my family group chat. I noticed that my cousin, who definitely did not know Pshaw, did not share her Wordle yesterday. Suspicious. I was wondering, okay, who here has actually heard of the word Pshaw? P-S-H-A-W. Because I know that word. I've heard that word. It's an old word. But I feel like all the young people have never heard that. It'd be like if someone says something stupid or something it's like unbelievable, we'd be like, Pshaw. Made up word? All words are made up. How language works. They were just on top of each other. What are they doing? I mean, I'll take that, but... are 3 phones downstairs. Oh, he put a bulletproof camera up here as well. Guys. I set us up for success. And now it's all in the hands of Lexus. They definitely reinforced off rotate. They're just gonna hold the diffuser. Oh, they still reinforced it. Alright, Lexus, who spends on average 50% of her paycheck on skins in video games, will they get her a win in Siege? Okay. Kind of hoping she would run into that. That would be really funny. She tried. If she clutches this, I'll donate. Bob making the safest bet of the year. No, she tried. She tried. Peachy toxic. Me? Toxic? Never. Thanks for 100 bits from Band Perk. I also did give 67 and 69 before. I did not notice those. You and your little biddies. I'll be honest, knowing my luck, I'd probably die from my own bomb. What does that mean? What do you mean your own bomb? Also, I just tabbed back into Pro League to see everyone going crazy about Rexon. I assume he clutched up for them. Oh, the drone. The Flores drone. I've never heard someone call the Flores drone a bomb, but okay. I get what you mean now. I thought Bob was just out here admitting his ties to certain organizations. Okay, I'm going to be doing another rush. Probably won't end as well. Surely no one's down here. What? Bruh. This game don't make a lick of sense. What the hell, Sam? he's above. I thought I heard that behind me, but I guess he was walking through bunks? Or like dorms? I'm still bitter that my impact just got absorbed by the Maestro. I think, I could be wrong. I'll maybe have to go back and watch it. I think the impact literally went inside of the Maestro camera. Went between the cheeks, up the hole, and it just didn't do anything. Lucy was in the same room as you and came back as you left. The small CCTV room, I'm assuming. I mean, I did concuss her. I did try to shoot her through the floor. Actually, maybe I'll go Wilmai first. Then I'll go Alibi after. Been playing a lot of solo rank. Do you think it would be a bad idea? I know the dev said no. To give people like 5 less RP for a game where you clearly bottom frag, or 5 more RP for a game where you do really good kill wise. I think 5 is a bit much of a modifier. I feel like top fragger should get like at least +2. Second top should get +1. And there shouldn't be any negatives. Everyone else just gets the same. I'm roasting you at all chat while he shot you with a shotgun. I mean, I think that was him explaining why he shot me. I'm guessing. Actually, no, that wouldn't really make much sense. I only just walked down there. I don't know. We're already doing better than I expected, so a dub's a dub. That one. Probably should have put one to get an ace for the wall. Yeah, that's 2 aces. Oh my. I got double swung. They're just on top of each other. I didn't even see the buck because. Actually, how did he see me so clearly, but I didn't see him at all? Oh. You heard him on the right? Actually, don't know. Hard to tell because it was muted audio. Oh, Sam, that was an innovative. I saw him run out. He jumped on top of the van and turned around and shot people inside the room. Hey, Sam. Fuck, ran all the way to the door and you couldn't hear anything. I'm just used to audio not coming through properly. That's just Siege. Alright, so let's try a basement. Basement will ban. Sure, Dokkaebi. Also, Peter, I assume earlier we were playing with one of your other friends who plays WoW. The Death Knight. I only say that because bro did not know he had a battle res. Trash. We're currently split. You know what? Fine. We'll just go. We'll go back upstairs. One of your other friends' first time playing with them. Dude, they did not know they had a battle res. I was gonna talk shit and I was like, I'll say it nicely. Or when you said we were gonna play casually. We always say that. You said that to me when we played Wrath of the Lich King. You're like, we'll just have fun. And then you took me into raids and stuff. We actually did that in going basement. This will actually probably be a pretty good save for my setup. Also, wait, Peter. Ain't no way. You're like, remember when you said we were gonna play casually? Need I remind you all the shit you gave Drew? You were like, you're clicking? No, you're like, I'm not gonna play with you if you're gonna click. Just saying. Bro, we have so many shields. I should have brought a nitro cell. Okay, I'll just put it here. I have absorbed almost all their utility. Whiffed on that shot. I thought I heard him behind the barrels. Still had a really good hold on that elbow. They wasted absolutely everything trying to get in there. And I'm pretty sure I had 5 while my discs go off. Casually doesn't mean you can play without a brain. Key bindings are the bare minimum. You know what I'd say is the bare minimum, Peter? Knowing your abilities. You also got mad at Ben when he didn't know about his own totem. You're like, you didn't read your abilities? Your friend didn't read his abilities? He doesn't know that he has a battle res, one of the most important things in World of Warcraft. All I'm saying is you're being hypocritical. Oh, the Wamai ban. It's because I wasted so much utility, chat. I think the stat that was released by the Pro League like Twitch channel was before the mid-season update. Wamai had a pick rate of like 14%, and then that skyrocketed to like 70, and his ban rate went up to like 30 or 40%. He became a very popular operator very quickly. He's just got so much utility. Might need to give 5 subs. Bob does not need to gift any. I don't know, him saying that and then you asking him about it, Peter, makes me feel like you paid him to say it. guys ready for this? Oh god, what did Lindsay say that your timed her out for? Probably something honest and truthful. God, I'm getting shot through the wall. Oh, he flashed the clone and is still waiting for me. Like he realized it as he flashed. That is unfortunate. Oof. Bronze Wolf was not having it. I didn't realize that only one person on their team really did well. The Blitz did okay. He only got his positive KD at the end of the match, but someone else, 11 and 4. 800. Jeez. Also, wait, it says I'm stacked with them? The game knows. Alright, who's getting commended? Lexus and Sam. You guys got the most amount of kills. Good job. Alright. I wanted to play with Priest today, but he decided to not show up. So I think I'm going to end it there. Just I've been sneezing so much. I've been coughing. My eyes are itchy. I think I'm going to just be smart and not stream for a crazy long time while my house is getting fucking bombarded with smoke. Also, luckily, I was like looking through all my content that I've edited, and I have so much shit edited and ready to go. I basically have content ready for already while I'm gone, and then like 2 days extra. I just need to get, you know, anything extra is even better.
I just love Dex, bro.
Keep your
thanks for
smoke up there.
36 months,
It's starting
Ollie.
to leak down
Your smoke
here.
up there. It's starting to leak down here. I'm sorry. It is pretty bad. I mean, not as bad as where Game Addict is. He sent his AQI, like the air quality index. His last update was that it was at 727. Mine currently is only at 250. So I can't even imagine what his is like. Yeah, mine went down to 256. At least that was the last update. Just like Ben's position in WoW and extra. Damn. I can't speak for my other ding-dong teammates besides Sam. It's supposed to get way worse tomorrow. I heard that today is supposed to be the worst day. It was supposed to be, when I saw online, it was like Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So like right now, it's supposed to be the worst it's going to get. But I'm sure it's going to, you know, clear up in the next few days. But all right, chat. I'm going to head out. I will see you guys tomorrow. If tomorrow's better and my throat doesn't feel as irritated, my eyes don't feel as scratchy, I'll stream longer, okay? Although it does look like I think there will still be Pro League on all throughout the last few days until I leave. Yeah. Damn, every day Pro League is on during my stream time. That sucks. Whatever. All right, see you guys tomorrow. Bye.